love is a thrown around word, and so is friends. Not everybody you break bread with is your friend. Not everybody you speak to on a daily is your friend. Not everybody you say and holler at is your friend. Not everybody on Facebook is your friend. Not everybody on Instagram is your friend. Stop calling people friends. Reserve the word for people that absolutely mean friendship to you. And friendship is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. I hope that helps you. I hope that frees you, because I'm telling you, guys, it is one of the most important things I learned about myself. And I'm hoping that it would help you understand how important it is. Nothing takes time. All right? Time is only a constraint that happens to us who sit in this human garage. All right? Fleshly garage. That's what time is in the spirit realm, in the I am realm, the best version of yourself realm. There's no such thing as time. However, when I recognize I've done something, then I implement a plan to change that behavior. That happens the moment I say it's going to happen. The reason why I know this to be true, besides psychology itself, the reason why I know this to be true is because there's been many times in my life when I say, well, I really want to get over this situation, but I can't. Why? Because time is there, and everybody says I should just take time. Everybody says I should just wait this time. First of all, who is anybody to tell you how much time it takes for you to deal or go through, grieve, or whatever when it comes to you and how you think? All right? You could come out of a relationship yesterday and be in a relationship tomorrow, and you're going to hear people say, you should have took the time. You should have took the time. And this is the reason why I'm speaking from experience. I'm not speaking from what I think. I'm speaking from what I know, right? When people say that, that's because of their experience. And people have a problem with pushing their experience on you and making you feel like, well, since they took a year off from dating, you should take a year off from dating. Or because they decided that I'm going to do this now. I don't agree with jumping in any situation, whether it's a friendship, a relationship, or whatever, so soon after you've broken and haven't dealt with the brokenness, haven't dealt with the pain, okay, so maybe you haven't. But what if you let the relationship go before the actual end of the relationship? That sometimes happens, okay? I know for me, I have let a relationship go and I said it out of my mouth, I'm done. And along with those words came every single emotion with it. I released it with the words. I let the person go. I let the past go. I let the relationship go. I let the memories go. I let it all go. In that moment, I give it to you. I'm done. Right? And then, not saying that love leaves. Love doesn't leave. All right? Love is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So what does it do? It transforms. So the energy will transform from one thing to another. For some people, hopefully it's not you, it transfers from that love to hate, or pain or disgust or whatever. So it transfers to something else, but it doesn't leave. It doesn't dissipate. For me, I recognized that. And because I recognized that, I was able to transfer it from one to someone who showed me a lot of lessons in my life. I learned a lot of things in this relationship. I learned the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent, and I grew in this relationship. So I took that from the relationship part and I transferred it over here so that I wouldn't have to deal with that. I hope that makes sense. Also, if you're a person that does not like to say the word sorry, and there's a lot of people that do not like to say the word sorry, knowing they're wrong, knowing that what they did was wrong, and they just still refuse to admit and say that they're wrong. You're not hurting. Yes, in the moment you may be hurting the other person with your lack of the ability to empathize and the ability to show you're wrong, when you're thinking that you saying I'm sorry is a weakness, when it's absolutely a strength. Saying sorry is not a weakness. It is a strength. It is a mature thing to do. I know I'm wrong. I know I shouldn't have did it, even if your intent wasn't to do it. That's why you're saying sorry. Remember, your intent wasn't ill, but what came out was ill. What happened in the moment was ill, and therefore I recognize what I did, and I need to open my mouth and say sorry. All right? That is just as important as not always flinging around the word sorry and handing out sorry. So you get a sorry, you get a sorry, you get a sorry. I'm going to give you a sorry too. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to give you a sorry too. No, don't do that. I have learned those two things. Mean what you say and say what you mean. If I say sorry, it's because I absolutely mean it. I have recognized behavior. I have recognized what I'm doing, and I'm going to work on that. That's what Danny's going to do. All right? And then I stopped saying sorry just to appease other people and just to make other people feel okay in their skin in that moment, or as to save face, or to make things better at that time, because you don't mean it, which means the behavior that happened and the reason why this person is upset with you is going to repeat itself. And you just have the same argument over and over and over again. When you can avoid all that by meaning what you say and saying what you mean. Many people say sorry as a means to restore peace, but that's still not restoring peace, especially in the moment. It may seem like it, but if the behavior stays, then it's not going to really restore peace. So although they never was wrong, this is the thing. This is the thing about the wrong word. No one else is wrong for what they feel. Please catch that. We have feelings and emotions for a reason. So if I'm feeling a certain type of way, there's nothing wrong with me sitting in my feelings or understanding what I'm feeling and trying to express that to another person. Hey, I'm feeling this type of way. There's nothing wrong with that. So what did I do, or what did you do to put me in this space? Sometimes it's not just the person wanting to just have an attitude, wanting to just do this, and wanting to just be in a bad space with you. No, it's what did you do to put me in the place of thinking the way that I'm thinking, or I like to call it stinking thinking, right? In that moment, what did you do, or whatever? I don't believe that people have arguments or get into bad spaces with other people by themselves. It takes two. And sometimes it takes understanding, it takes maturity. Yes, all those things come into play. However, if I'm telling you I feel rejected right now, if I'm telling you that I'm feeling hurt right now, if I'm telling you that what you said was demeaning to me, if I'm telling you what happened that transpired, your sorry is not going to help me. What's going to help me is change behavior. You saying the word sorry may appease me in the moment, but if you turn around and feel like you haven't done anything wrong, we got bigger problems down the road.